I would like to thank one of my followers on Twitter, Deshaun Hollywood, for tagging me in this. And when I tell you the jokes practically write themselves, I mean just that, especially when it comes to this story right here. So, this is coming out of El Paso, Texas, where you have this individual by the name of Irving Jose Marquez, who 2 years ago was placed under arrest, and rightfully so, for basically doing video voyeurism, which is basically putting hidden cameras in places where there should be private. Hole that's in the wall that shouldn't be there, and you're in a restroom, you need to report that as soon as possible. But he put these cameras there so he could get pleasure off of watching people use the restroom, because that means they had to expose their private areas. But not only did he do that, but he also got hit with child pornography distribution charges. So he is involved with a lot of things, which lets me know, okay, was it a 2-for-1 special? Was he recording the people, and when the children came in and used the restroom as well, was he distributing the children using the restroom only as child pornography? Which I wouldn't be surprised if he did do that. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that for everyone or every video that he recorded. Now, the joke part of this entire story was what he blamed it on. This individual blamed what he did on by saying he contracted the West Nile virus. I cannot remember the last time I even heard those three words in one sentence. Because West Nile virus, that's something I haven't heard in years. As you all know, when that occurred, that was a big thing back in like the mid 2000s. And we know that it came from, they say it came from mosquitoes. He said that he contracted the West Nile virus and it caused him to get brain damage. And that's what caused him to do what he did. If I was a judge and he brought that to me and told me that to my face, I would laugh his ass right up out of that courtroom. Because I would not have believed that for a second. Like, do you really think that that was an actual story that would actually hold up in court, and that you would actually able to get away with this? He would have been better off saying that he pleaded insanity or he was mentally ill. He probably would have been better off doing that. But to say you got the West Nile virus and it caused you to get brain damage, and that's what caused you to do what you did, I highly doubt that, because if that was the case, then that means everyone else who's ever contracted West Nile virus would probably have done the same thing. There is no study to actually back that up. But he thought that plea or that so-called admittance would hold up in court, and it didn't, and his ass got hit with the maximum sentence of 20 years in jail. Now, I would have given him a whole lot more just on the distribution of child pornography alone. And mind you, this guy is 30. This is 30. Now, they say he looks way older than 30. I'm 30 and I look younger than him. But I guess all that debauchery and BS will age you, because that's exactly what it looks like with this guy. He looked like he got hit with the hard knock life stick. $20 years, and this happened in Texas, by the way. I think it came out of El Paso, Texas, but it's Texas regardless, the Lone Star State. It doesn't surprise me in the least bit. The last time I heard people doing voyeuristic type videos was when I used to watch Maury, and before he got heavy onto the paternity test type episodes, he used to bring someone in where they would talk about people doing this kind of stuff. So like I said, if you go to a restroom and you see a hole in there, be very suspicious. It shouldn't be there at all. That means somebody's watching you. And let me actually, while I'm here, pull up this image. Let me move it over a little bit. Okay. That is him right there, placing the video camera under whatever so you can catch people. That's him right there. And I guess that's just a random soda bottle that he was drinking out of. And that's him placing the video camera. But the West Nile virus made him do it. Well, you know what? Where he's going, hopefully they put him in Gen Pop and hopefully they just find out about everything, especially them child pornography distribution charges, because in jail they don't cater to child killers or child molesters or people who distribute child pornography like this individual has done. Deal with him accordingly. But to blame it on them daggone mosquitoes, that's funny. That's a new one. To those listening, that is a new one right there. But before I go, I have to ask anybody in Texas, did y'all hear about this story? Or maybe this was a local story, because I don't know if I don't know many black people that live near El Paso. I know that's like more like a huge Spanish speaking Mexican community right there. But just in case, I would like to know, did y'all hear about this story? This is my first time hearing about it. It happened back in 2017, 2 years ago. But with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.